when these classic blockbusters are turned on. There is no script, the director said. I play brainstorming. In that year, Iron Man 1 was in order to catch up with the schedule. The startup was very hasty. The director started shooting. The script hasn't been written yet. There is only one story outline in the group. According to the Oscar winner who plays the villain, Jeff Bridges recalled, this play is very collapsed. Squat in that studio every day. I don't even know what my lines are. You know, he is an old drama bone in the entertainment industry. The biggest habit is, before shooting, learn the lines by heart. But in this crew, not a single note, he was flustered. What makes him speechless is that the first thing to start work every day is to gather at the director's place. The director called the screenwriter. What do you think today? That's really pure now. And the staff in the group. Then sit in your own post, while patting the thigh boring, while waiting for the director to turn on the machine. Jeff Bridges sometimes wonders. This piece has invested 200 million yuan, but how can I feel? I seem to be filming students' graduation works. The reason why this piece can succeed, it is entirely due to the improvisation of the directors and leading actors. Change some average people. No one must have seen this piece. After the Pirates of the Caribbean exploded, Disney is overjoyed. Immediately order the director to develop a sequel. The director is also very happy. I have already prepared the script for the second part. Say we can turn it on when we turn it on. But Disney executives said, we must shoot 2 or 3 films together this time. I have set the release date. The director was stunned after listening. Make 2 films together. There is indeed a precedent in the circle. The problem is that I didn't write the script for the third part. Shoot together. I need to know. What do you want to shoot? What bothers him even more is that this series involves a lot of locations. There are 7 or 8 islands. But due to limited time and budget, he can only go to each island once. On this trip, he had to take the scenes from the second and third movies, finish it in one breath. So the problem goes back to the original point. The third part has no script. He can only work out with the screenwriter first, outline of part 3, then which island was photographed on location in the second film. The screenwriter quickly studied it. The part of the third part, write it down quickly, shoot it together, double line shooting. The timeline of the 2 stories is disrupted. The 4th day of the second part just started. The final act of the third finale. It's already finished. What's more, the director doesn't know at this time what's the story ahead. Can connect this ending. Change to ordinary people. My mind has been confused for a long time. I have to boast that the director's level is really high. One Edge of Tomorrow is turned on, repeatedly changing writers. As a result, the script has never been finished. Emily Blunt, the hostess, the performance is very unhappy. Read the script every day. Recite lines now. I always worrying about my performance mood. Can't connect with the following story. It's very stressful. Finally, she went to the director and said, I'm so devastated. I've never made a play like this before. I don't even know what I do every day. She thought the director would comfort her. As a result, the director said with a slight despair, I'm more devastated than you are. I've never done this before. Jurassic Park 3. 5 weeks before boot, producer Spielberg overturned the second edition of the script. Let people rewrite. The actors have almost memorized their lines. The result is invalid. What is even more collapsed is the investment in Universal Pictures, in order to catch up with the construction period. According to the second edition of the script, it cost nearly 18 million to set up the scenery. In order to get the movie released as scheduled, the screenwriter wrote the outline in for weeks. Write the first few pages of the script in a week. The rest can only be written while shooting. In the process, the screenwriter is very unhappy. Time is tight. Forget it. Universal also asked him, put the setup, write it into the story. Can't be wasted. The actors are not happy either. There is no time to recite the lines. Go to the scene every day to get the story script of the day. The directors are even more unhappy, worried about a delay, worried that the story will collapse. At the same time, we have to comfort the actors and screenwriters not to panic until the day the movie was finished. The full version of the script is really finished. The actors spit out one after another. This is not a script. Clearly, it is a gift for killing.